They told us the building was going to be used to take in the first patients. Of course, we had no idea the disease would become so widespread.
Inside, there are dozens of compartments for cameras, lenses, and bags. But they're all empty. It's strange. There's not a trace of photographic material in this closet, except for this old instant camera. It's strange. There's not a trace of photographic material in this closet. The debris left by the failure of Michael Argent, photographer. As dry and as empty as the contents of my memory. I see various liquor bottles scattered around the room.
I left my job in a clinic downtown to come here. I wanted to lend a hand.
That explains the odor I find so unbearable. This melancholy music makes my hair stand on end. I seem to be hearing the sad voice of Emily in every note. Where are you? How can I find you? The corner of a photograph peeking out of this old music box, stored safely inside this box. This is the only photograph I have left of Emily. Wow, a classic model of that famous brand of instant cameras, gathering dust on one of the shelves. Tell me, why do they call you the Hunter?
They demanded total confidentiality about our work to avoid causing panic in the population.
A somewhat antiquated model of an instant camera. Despite its appearance, it seems to be in perfect working order. I only see one problem. It has no film in it. Easy to use, lightweight, and very attractive. I love the design of this masterpiece. Shame it doesn't have any film in it. Besides, the camera doesn't have any film in it. No, let's give this family a little privacy. Besides, the real miracle would be taking a snapshot with no film. I have an excellent view of the hospital compound and the fuel depot from here. Shame the camera doesn't have any film in it.
Not even my father knew what we were really doing in here.
Perfect. Now I can load the film into the instant camera. I need something to hold it closed. I don't think there's any point in photographing this object. Besides, the camera doesn't have any film in it. What for? As long as the camera has no film, I'm limited to aimlessly focusing in that direction. I need film for the camera. Besides, it doesn't seem like there's anything interesting enough to immortalize over there. It's all scratched. Looks like someone tried to pick this lock and didn't have time to finish the job. Maybe he was caught red-handed by a pig in uniform. Did one of my neighbors call them? What for? None of these titles means anything at all to me. Yes, he told me that when I asked him about this place. It's like looking into a mirror and seeing a reflection you no longer recognize staring back at you. A shelf with photos, discs, and dozens of books in every imaginable size and color. This must be the repository for a big chunk of Michael Argent's personality and tastes. This must be the corner where I did my least complicated photographic jobs. Just a white backdrop and these two shattered lamps to light the scene. I'm sure that I've turned them on a million times, but I have no memory of it. It's an unpleasant sensation. All the objects in this apartment are familiar, and at the same time, strange.
At first, we treated the patients with great care. There was medicine to ease their suffering and even research into a possible cure.
There's a metal plaque on the wall next to the door.
Everything was going smoothly.
Michael Argent, photographer. I can't believe it. This is the apartment of a man named Michael, an apartment located above the Beechwood Oracle bookstore, and in the building where the photograph on the poster was taken. Can all this really be a coincidence? It's hard to believe, but is it possible that the voice in my head has been guiding me to my own front door? It's in the building that voice drew me to, and from which the photograph was taken. That park that I find so familiar. Damn it. I need to get inside this apartment to figure things out, but I'm almost positive that I'm at my own front door. And then what happened? Michael Argent, photographer. It's funny. Even though I can't remember anything at all about my work as a photographer, I can't help feeling a certain sense of pride looking at this plaque. There's a piece of paper stuck to the door, and it looks like it has a handwritten message on it. Let's see what it says here. It's the note I found on the door to the apartment. Who could Sarah be? And this Chris, could he have something to do with the person I saw in my vision? For now, I'm the only Michael I know in this city. I think the logical thing is for me to keep it.
Things started to go wrong. When the number of patients multiplied, we couldn't keep up.
It's just a piece of paper with writing on it. How could I use it with this? Of course, it's locked, and I think it's better if I don't try to pick the lock. It could be mistaken for a burglar, and the last thing I need right now is for someone to call the guards patrolling this area.